We are tracking breaking news. We just got an update on this minutes ago. The man convicted of killing his mom in Castle Rock and then burning the house, sentenced to 48 years.
Yeah, and apparently that was the maximum sentence. Our FOX31's Courtney Fromm has been following this story all morning long and joins us now from the Douglas County Courthouse. Courtney.
Oh, Drew and Andrea, yeah, that sentencing just wrapped up about 30 minutes ago, and we talked to the family after, but I wanted to break down kind of what happened inside of the courtroom. It all started with the family of Liz. That was the woman who was killed in all of this speaking. It was her husband who spoke, her brother who spoke, along with her daughter as well. And basically they said since the death penalty is not an option here in Colorado, they wanted life without parole on top of that maximum sentencing, I should say, just for the horrific crime they say that Matthew Buchanan did to Liz about 2 years ago here in Castle Rock. There was a lot of emotion in the courtroom, a lot of tears as well. And something that was really interesting is that Matthew Buchanan, the man involved in all this, he kept his head down the entire time. And even his family described he was very stoic. He didn't have any sort of emotion on his face when they talked about all the different steps with this whole entire situation. The defense did discuss that Buchanan did have schizophrenia and had a lengthy history of mental health issues. They say he's not the same person he was 2 years ago when this entire situation happened, but like the family says, the judge saw through all of that, giving him the maximum sentence overall. I'll just give you a little background on this story if you haven't been following. This all happened about 2 years ago in Castle Rock when Buchanan killed his mother before setting their house on fire. He actually fled to Florida. They discussed that as well, and he said that he was on the run, I should say. He did that in his confession. Now, the family says Buchanan was 32 years old at the time. He had lived with his mom and her husband for 16 years, and they tell us they were disagreements at that point, but nothing out of the ordinary. But now, with this 48-year sentencing, they believe they'll have some peace and possibly a closed chapter in their lives.
It was a bittersweet feeling. At the same time, I never want to have to see him or look at him again. But seeing him shackled up and knowing where he's going to go is, I guess, it's been in the works, and we're finally going to see it happen.
Ultimately, he said Matt was responsible for Matt not taking his medications, which is the truth, and so I'm glad he held him responsible.
And the tone in his voice, even when he was asked, if he wanted to speak or say anything to us, I was actually kind of hoping that he would say something.
Yeah, again, the maximum sentence, 48 years behind bars. And also the family really wanted to thank the firefighters and the police officers that responded to that fire that day. They say they saved his brother's life. They were able to get the dogs out as well. Unfortunately, they lost Liz in all of this, but they really wanted to send their thank yous to the first responders here in Douglas County and Castle Rock. But for now, live in Castle Rock, Courtney Fromm, FOX31.
All right, another reason why we keep it live and local, the only reporter out front of the courtroom there. Thank you for that brand new information, Courtney.